야,
안녕하세요.
짝대기 왔네.
오늘 오후 4시 30분경 총리 후보자 수 있는 K 같은 회사 때문에
The movie kicks off on a blocked-off street, where a guy named Oda, who's part of the Japanese mafia, Yakuza, wakes up barely dressed and totally confused. Standing in front of him is none other than Gil Boksoon, a legendary contract killer everyone knows and fears. Now, you'd think she'd finish him off right away, but nope, she surprises him. Instead of going straight for the kill, she gives him a fighting chance. She tells him that her daughter, Jae-young, made her realize that fairness actually matters. This hits home for her, especially after they heard a politician lying on TV about how his son didn't cheat his way into college. So now, Boksoon decides to give Oda a weapon, a knife, while she grabs a small axe for herself. The two throw down in an intense duel that shows just how skilled they both are. In the end, Oda comes out on top and takes her down, or so he thinks. Plot twist. Boksoon gets back up, totally unharmed. Turns out, it was all just a practice run, a simulation. She was testing the waters. Realizing she wouldn't stand much of a chance in a close-up brawl, she just shoots him instead. Boom. Problem solved. Later that day, back at her house, Boksoon finds a pack of cigarettes hidden in her daughter's stuff. It hits her hard, bringing back memories of her cruel dad forcing her to smoke when he caught her once. She wants to say something to Jae-young about it, but holds back. Their relationship is already on shaky ground, and she doesn't want to make things worse. Jae-young already doesn't trust her mom, mainly because Boksoon's always gone and super secretive. She has no idea that her mom's actually a pro-assassin. The next day, news spreads that Oda is dead. Min-kyu, the head of the company Boksoon works for, MK Enterprise, is really pleased. Boksoon nailed the job, but not everyone's happy. Min-kyu's sister, Min-hee, clearly has a problem with how much her brother favors Boksoon. That evening, Boksoon meets up with other hitmen from her company at a bar. She's a big deal in their world, so everyone's praising her and talking about how much she earns. During drinks, they start chatting about MK's 3 golden rules. No killing kids, only do missions the company assigns, and always complete the task no matter what. If anyone breaks these, it's game over for them, literally. On her way home, Boksoon runs into a bunch of punks making fun of her car. She claps back with some savage comebacks, but before things get too heated, another assassin named Hee-sung steps in and beats the guys up. Hee-sung's just as skilled as Boksoon, but he's stuck in a lower class because he doesn't get along with Min-kyu. That night, Boksoon and Hee-sung end up getting a bit closer. She even offers him money to help with his dad's medical bills, which bruises his pride a little, even though he's grateful. Meanwhile, Jae-young sneaks off to meet her girlfriend, So-ra. They're trying to keep things quiet since they're sure their moms wouldn't approve. Just as they're having a sweet moment, some classmates almost walk in on them. So, they have to pretend like nothing's going on. Jae-young even turns down a hangout invite from this guy Cheol-woo, which really ticks him off. Later, Boksoon goes to MK HQ to talk to Min-kyu, but Min-hee cuts her off and drags her into something weird. She takes her to this dark restroom where a guy and a girl are in the middle of a crazy fight. Turns out, this is all part of the assassin training center. It's a staged fight. Then Min-hee tells Boksoon to jump into the ring and spar with Yang-ji, a trainee who looks up to her big time. Yang-ji's got a fake wooden sword, and Boksoon only has a marker pen. Despite that, Boksoon still manages to dominate the fight. Yang-ji tries some fancy moves, even switching hands mid-fight, but Boksoon ends it quick with a fake slash to the throat. Game over. Afterwards, Boksoon finally gets to speak to Min-kyu. He hands her 2 mission folders to choose from. When she picks one, she realizes her next target is a young man. She hesitates, but Min-kyu assures her the guy is of legal age. Boksoon uses the moment to drop a bomb. She's planning to retire soon since her contract is almost up. Right then, she gets a call from her daughter's school. Apparently, Jae-young attacked Cheol-woo, and they're talking about expelling her. Boksoon rushes over and manages to get the punishment reduced to a 1-week suspension. But when she asks Jae-young why she did it, her daughter coldly says she wanted to kill him. Later, while Hee-sung is cleaning up from a recent job, Boksoon joins him and vents about Jae-young. She sees bits of her own troubled past in her daughter, and it worries her. Meanwhile, MK's leadership holds a meeting. Someone's been doing kills off the books, and everyone's freaking out. Min-kyu declares that anyone breaking the rules will be dealt with harshly. What he doesn't know is that his own sister, Min-hee is stirring the pot, trying to push Bok-soon out of the way so she could be her brother's favorite. Things get even more awkward between Bok-soon and her daughter. Jae-young won't talk to her, keeps ignoring her, and the distance grows. Then Bok-soon gets a call from Min-kyu about her next assignment. This time, she's going in with Young-ji. That night, they sneak into their target's place and set things up to make the death look like a suicide. But when Bok-soon sees the guy's face, she freezes. It's the same politician's son from earlier. The job is just to cover up to protect his dad's reputation. Just as she's about to do it, her phone buzzes. It's a voicemail from Jae-young, apologizing. Her daughter's voice shakes her up, and Bok-soon can't go through with the kill. She calls Min-kyu and tells him straight up that she failed the mission. Min-kyu, who's currently chilling at a Russian bar and also fighting off some thugs, answers through his earpiece. He takes down his enemies like it's nothing while grilling Bok-soon for answers. She stands firm, and even Young-ji backs her up. Try to make peace. Bok-soon tells Min-kyu she'll extend her contract, but only if they let the mission slide. Min-kyu agrees, reluctantly. When Bok-soon gets home, she sees Jae-young pretending to sleep. As soon as she leaves the room, it's clear her daughter is awake and upset because So-ra hasn't been talking to her. After the fight, Min-kyu tells Min-hee to shut down the senator's case, not caring about the consequences. His clear favoritism towards Bok-soon just makes Min-hee more furious. She decides to take matters into her own hands and goes to Hee-sung, offering him the job Bok-soon refused. Hee-sung jumps at the chance. He wants that promotion to Class A and needs the money for his dad's treatments. Meanwhile, as Min-kyu hops on a plane, he drifts off into a memory of when he first met Bok-soon. During one of his regular kill missions, Min-kyu got caught off guard when Bok-soon showed up earlier than expected. She didn't flinch, even though her dad, who had been abusive to her, was the target. Instead of backing down, she just took matters in her own hands and ended his life herself, right on the spot. Her boldness and ability to make quick decisions left a strong impression on Min-kyu. From that day on, he took her under his wing and began training her to be a killer like him. Fast forward to the present. Bok-soon finally sits down with her daughter, Jae-young, for a real heart-to-heart conversation. No more lies, no more hiding. Jae-young opens up about what really happened with that kid Cheol-woo. Turns out, he'd snapped a compromising picture of her and So-ra, her girlfriend, and started blackmailing her. He threatened to out their relationship unless Jae-young agreed to date him. To make things even worse, So-ra begged her to go along with it to avoid any drama and save her reputation. That hit Jae-young hard. Feeling betrayed and pushed into a corner, she lashed out. That's when she attacked Cheol-woo with scissors. When Bok-soon hears all this, she's taken aback, not just by what happened, but also by the fact that her daughter likes girls. She awkwardly tries to suggest that maybe it's just a phase or confusion, which really upsets Jae-young. She claps back, saying her mom's got plenty of secrets herself. So who is she to talk? Their tense moment gets interrupted when Young-ji shows up unexpectedly. Bok-soon thinks it might be a setup, maybe even an ambush, but Young-ji quickly explains she was kicked out of MK Enterprise for defending Bok-soon when she failed that last mission. Feeling partly responsible, Bok-soon decides to take Young-ji out for dinner, hoping to lift her spirits. But this only makes things worse at home. Jae-young feels like her mom is, once again, putting work before family. At the bar, other killers spot Hee-sung and start clapping him on the back. He's just been promoted to the prestigious A rank. Bok-soon notices and starts to get suspicious. Meanwhile, back at MK headquarters, Min-kyu's fuming. He's grilling his sister, Min-hee, for finishing off the senator's son even though he hadn't greenlit it. She tries to smooth things over by getting all flirty, but he shuts her down cold. He's clearly got a soft spot for Bok-soon and won't let anyone else take her place. Later that night, Bok-soon catches a breaking news story about the senator's son being found dead. That's when everything clicks. She realizes she was never meant to do the job herself. It was a setup from the beginning. She rushes to confront Hee-sung, only to get interrupted by a call from Min-hee. On the line, Min-hee offers a deadly deal. Anyone who takes out Bok-soon will instantly earn a B rank. The trap is set. Soon after, Bok-soon is thrown into a chaotic brawl. Assassins come at her one after the other, but to her surprise, Young-ji jumps in on her side. The two fight side by side, taking out every enemy, until only Hee-sung is left standing. Right before he dies, Hee-sung begs Bok-soon to look after his sick father. Once it's all over, Bok-soon calls the cleanup team to handle bodies. She asks Young-ji why she helped. Young-ji admits she just did what she had to do. She figured Bok-soon was more likely to win, so she bet on her. Suddenly, Bok-soon gets a call from Jae-young, who just wants her mom to come home. But the moment gets cut short when Min-kyu bursts in, furious about her breaking company rules. He smashes her phone to keep her daughter from hearing what's going on. Young-ji jumps in and exposes Min-hee's role in the whole scheme. That's when Min-kyu gives Bok-soon an ultimatum. Sign a new contract and he'll keep protecting her and her daughter. Realizing she doesn't have much choice, Bok-soon agrees. As she's leaving, Min-kyu pulls Young-ji aside and asks her to keep quiet about everything that just happened. Back at home, Jae-young is anxious and confronts her mom about ignoring her calls. Then she opens up about So-ra. She says their relationship is over and that So-ra is now denying ever liking girls. Bok-soon realizes how harsh she was earlier and sincerely apologizes, telling Jae-young that she loves her no matter what. The emotional moment between mother and daughter gets even deeper when Bok-soon breaks down crying. Sensing something's wrong, Jae-young admits she found a gun and a fake passport in her mom's drawer and jokingly asks if she's a spy. Bok-soon doesn't correct her. The next day, the top dogs of MK Enterprise hold a meeting to talk about all the people who've died lately. They're starting to think Min-kyu might be hiding something. He tries to defend Bok-soon's actions by saying she acted in self-defense and offers to pay compensation. But not everyone's buying it. One of the leaders even hands him a weapon, hinting that he should clean up the mess the old-school way. Instead of backing down, Min-kyu stabs one of the leaders, asserting his control and making it crystal clear that from now on, weapons are not allowed in company meetings. Later that day, Bok-soon heads to the office to finalize her contract but runs into Min-hee. That's when she learns the heartbreaking news. Min-kyu killed Young-ji the night before. Furious and out for revenge, Bok-soon grabs a pen and stabs Min-hee, killing her and leaving the pen behind as a message from Min-kyu. That evening, Bok-soon has dinner with Jae-young, letting her skip the vegetables just this once. She wants this dinner to be something her daughter remembers, just in case she doesn't come back. Soon after, Bok-soon returns to the office. As the elevator opens, Min-kyu is already there, shooting at her. She doesn't move. She knows he's not really trying to kill her. He invites her in for a drink instead. While they sit across from each other, Min-kyu tells her he's imagined how their final fight would go, and that she loses every time. Bok-soon mentally walks through every move, trying to find a path to victory, but each version ends in her dying. Then it hits her. The one weak spot he has is his feelings for her. She calls him out on it, says he's in love with her, and that moment of vulnerability is all she needs. She grabs a samurai sword and takes him down. In his last breath, Min-kyu confesses he sent a live feed to Jae-young so she could watch the whole thing. Panicked, Bok-soon races home, scared her daughter will hate her forever. But when she gets there, Jae-young is peacefully sleeping. When she wakes up, she tells her mom she understands how hard she's worked for their family. Bok-soon is left unsure. Does Jae-young really know everything? Sometime later, the news breaks. The senator, who had planned his son's death, has been found dead in his car, poisoned by carbon monoxide. All signs point to Bok-soon tying up that loose end. Even though Jae-young has officially been expelled from school, she decides to go back one last time to say goodbye. She gives So-ra a firm handshake and whispers in her ear that she couldn't decide whether to kiss her in public or take her out for good. Then she locks eyes with Cheol-woo and makes a silent threat, dragging her finger across her neck. He gets the message loud and clear. If you had fun watching this recap, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, maybe hit dislike twice just to be sure. And definitely go watch the full movie. It's worth it. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome breakdowns.